So this is your tumor. Diba tatlo yung meninges? So yung meninges, it protects the brain, provides cushion such that if there is injury, maiiwasan mo magkakaroon ng traumatic brain injury. So ang mnemonic ni Dr. Hershey doon is DAP. So the outermost is the dura mater. Mater, in-explain ko ng mater. Pag mater, ang spelling nyo double T. Kaya dura mater ang pronounce ko para ma-emphasize na it's single T. No? And after that is the arachnoid mater, and yung nakatas mismo sa brain parenchyma is your pia mater. Okay, so this one, itong encasing na to, parang nakabalot siya sa mismong brain. Identify ito, no? Pag naka-encase siya, it's like this one. This encase. No, this is your dura mater. And there are many invaginations sa dura mater. Ito nakikita niyo itong vessels nandito. This is what we call your meningeal artery. Ito. This is your middle meningeal artery. This one is your middle meningeal artery. Tapos yung mga nasarapan sa anterior meningeal artery. So technically kapag nagkaroon ng blowout fractures, no? Pag nagkaroon ng bleeding to, pwede magkakaroon ka ng epidural hematoma. Kapag epidural is above the dura, kapag subdural hematoma is beneath the dura mater. So this is your dura mater. So we have invaginations. Yung mga parts na to, itong invagination dura, no? This is what we call as your falx cerebri. Ang falx cerebri is the one that divides your left and right hemisphere. Falx cerebri, cerebral hemisphere. It divides what? The left and the right cerebral hemisphere. Pag nakaganyan siya, so wala yung whole brain yun. Yung whole brain, it divides the left and the right cerebral hemisphere. Tapos, this is our anterior portion, this is the posterior portion. Sa posterior portion, makikita kang structure. This one, ito. Tapos, ito, putol lang. No? Itong putol. So, if this is your falx cerebri, it divides your left and right cerebral hemisphere. We have your falx cerebelli. It divides your left and right cerebellar hemisphere. Now, ano sabi Dr. Desmos? What structure divides your posterior occipital lobe to your cerebellum is what we call as your tentorium. Katinawag siya tentorium cerebelli. It looks like a 10. Ay, naku, binanan mo. Mukha siyang 10. Ayan, no? Ayan, mukha siyang 10. Katentorium cerebelli. Yung sinasabi ng Dr. Diezmos na supratentorial and infratentorial structures, pag punta kayo sa medicine 2, na you will appreciate when you localize kung saan nanggagaling yung lesion ng patient. Example, given the physical manifestation, no, meron siyang left balladius right side of the brain, mayroon siyang anosmia, no? The supratentorial and infratentorial will help you localize which part of the brain is nagkaroon ng possible bleeding or stroke. So, wag nyo muna yun. Isipin. Basta isip po, this is your tentorial cerebelli. Supratentorial structures, anything that is above so your tentorial cerebelli, which is yung occipital lobe, and infratentorial structures below your inferior to your tentorial cerebelli, which is your cerebellum. So this is your dura mater, falx cerebri, tentorial cerebelli, kasi mukha siyang no? Yung falx cerebelli, and of course your meningeal arteries. Ito. Yan. Tapos ano pa important dito? Remember, your meningeal arteries provides blood supply to your meninges. Particularly dito sa dura, yung meningeal artery provides direct blood supply. Now, how does it drain? It drains through your dural venous sinuses. Pag sa venous sinuses, it provides intersection of blood supply such as nade-drain yung blood that is being supplied by meningeal artery. So, important structure here, though hindi kita yung lahat, this is your falx, di ba? This is your falx cerebri. Superior to that, kitang-kita siya. This one, no? Mga dark violet. Mukhang sobrang mild vein. Oh, kita siya, this one. Ano pa tayo? Ganda. Ito. Ah, sorry. Ito, kitang-kita, malaki to. Ito, pag magawakan nyo, no? There's itong violet portion na to. This is your superior sagittal sinus. Vein siya. Yes, super sagittal sinus. So, yan. Yes, that is located here. Ito, superior sagittal sinus yung nandito. Ngayon, inferior, di lang kita dito, meron dito na sagittal sinus din. Tapos your inferior sagittal sinus. Ngayon, pag tinong sa posterior portion, nag-connect na sila. Oo, teka. May tumor siya, no? Kawawa naman. No? So, ito, ay, dito. Sinabutan. Gago yung brain para tanong.
Gusto ko yung isa.
Oo, hindi. Isa sa inyo mag-offer ng brain. Joke lang. Joke lang, hindi kita, no? Pero dito, pag makita nyo, no? Itong portion na to, tinatawag na confluence of sinuses. Kasi remember, kapag vein, babalik sa heart. So, yung superior sagittal sinus, saka inferior sagittal sinus, mag-intersect dito. Tapos meron siyang left and right portion, yung transverse sinuses, no? Papunta rin dito. So, para siyang intersection, wherein dito magdi-drain lahat before it goes towards your internal jugular vein. So, di lang kita, confluence of sinuses. Ayan. So, this is your dura mater. And it's important, the dural venous sinuses, the falx that separates, no, the meningeal arteries. Yun ang importante dito. Now, let's go to the specimen. Ay, parang meron ako.
Sales
Ay, meron ako. Huwag naman po sa social media, na. Oo. So, this is the brain. Parang siyang itong casing siya. So, if you remove the dura, you will expose the brain. So, saan ngayon ang arachnoid tsaka ang pia mater? Pia mater. Yan lang, para single P. So, ito mukhang sapot na to, no? Dahil hindi siya nag-invade sa brain, sa mga sulcuses, that's what we call as your DAP, arachnoid mater. Okay? And there are those structures na dikit na dikit talaga na hindi nyo kita, pero may meron siyang sariling enclosing that is surrounding your gyrus, is what we call as your pia mater. So, grossly, ang makikita nyo is your arachnoid mater. Ito, dura. Yung pia mater, hindi nyo siya makikita. More on microscopically, pag dinisect to, meron siyang outer covering. That's your pia mater. So ito, mismo naka-enclose sa mga gyrus is your pia mater. Now, remember, this is your brain, no? Importante sa brain, if you are to view it externally, you have to differentiate your sulcus, fissure, and by definition, sulcus, fissure, tsaka gyrus. Yung gyrus, yung mismong brain, para yung kima. Yung sulcus or those, ito mga pits lang to, mga lubog na mabababaw lang. And those fissures yung mga malalalim tulad nito. Okay, so this is fissure. This is sulcus. Yung spaces in between na mababaw lang. This yung mismong brain is your gyrus. Ito plural do is gyri. No? So, ito, no, is identify major what you call this? Your major structures, no? That separates your frontal lobe, your parietal lobe, your temporal lobe, and your occipital lobe, no? So how do we identify the central sulcus of Rolando? Your central sulcus of Rolando is the one that separates your frontal and your parietal lobe. So saan siya dito? Tingin nyo.
Central. Manila pa na. Eh, dito po ba?
So, saan dito?
Dapat,
Okay? Unang landmark, clue. No, look for the temporal lobe. Temporal lobe to. No? Next, after midway to the temporal lobe, look for a sulcus that is longitudinal, tapos mahaba siya. This one. This is your central sulcus of Rolando.
Dok, sa other side, ito po ba?
Yes. Sa other side, sige, this one. Teka. This one. This This is your central sulcus.
Umiyak na.
Oo. Madali lang naman yan eh. Pag sa practical exam, pag tinusok namin dito, yun na yun. Wala akong isipin yung high yield. Di ko ano to, anong gyrus to. Hindi kami ganun kabrutal. No? So, pag nakatusok dito, patumpik-tumpik na yan, central sulcus or sulcus of Rolando. Okay, so your sulcus of Rolando divides your brain into the anterior and the parietal lobe. Frontal and parietal lobe. So anything dito is yung motor, and posterior to that is your sensory. Ito. So if you have a sulcus here, important structures ito. Anong structure? This is your
Pre-central.
pre-central or post-central?
Pre-central.
Pre-central. How about this one?
Post-central.
Post-central. Para masabi, dati nalito ako nyon, nag-final examination. Nung 6 longs, nung estudyante ako, alala ko pa ano yung pre, tsaka post-central. Yung final examination, napagbaliktad ko na ano yung post. So, ang clue, no? Post, meaning posterior. Posterior to something. So, this is your central sulcus of Rolando. Your posterior is your post-central. Post means posterior. So, dito sa likod siya. Meaning, isa is pre-central. So, this is Brodmann area.
Number 4.
Number 4. Yung sa posterior niyan is your 312. Okay, huwag ka malito. Kaya mga Brodmann area, very important is yung arrangement ng na-discover. Ang una yung 1, 2, 3. There are portions of brain na merong function with regards to the motor and sensory or mixed portions of the brain. Di pwedeng 1, 2, 3, di pwedeng 3, 2, 1. Dapat ano siya, 3, 1, 2. Bawal pag jumbo din. No, so this is Brodmann area 4. This is your Brodmann area 3, 1, 2. Okay, next. What separates your parietal lobe and your temporal lobe? Lateral sulcus or Sylvian fissure. May textbook ang sabi Sylvian fissure kasi malalim. Ibang textbook sabi lateral sulcus. Pero they're just essentially the same. No, this is your Sylvian fissure or lateral sulcus. So this is your temporal lobe. Yun. Ano pa? Ito. Longitudinal fissure kasi malalim. Pag inopen nyo siya, this is your This is your corpus callosum. This one connects your left and right brain hemisphere. Itong nasa gitna. Yes.
Corpus.
Yes. Sir, ngayon, what naman what sulcus naman separates yung parietal and your occipital lobe? Parietal occipital sulcus. Dito hindi mo siya kita. Kalang sagittal siya. Maghanap kayong linya. Hindi. Ano to? Sa loob siya. Mas kita dito. Oo. Ito. This one. Obvious ko na. No, this is your parietal occipital sulcus.
Para ito.
Yes. So, yung sabihin, this one is your occipital lobe. This one is your parietal lobe. Ito siya. Hindi siya masyado kita dito eh. Pag inopen mo sa may bandang central area, no, ito siya. Makita-kita yung sulcus, so kaya niya ihiwalay yung posterior part tsaka yung anterior part. So, yan. Yan, this is your, and this one, ano yung importante na Brodmann area dito? Yung occipital lobe. 17 and 17 and 3. For visual. Visual. Dito makikita yung yung vision. Yan. Kaya nakakita tayo kasi dito napupunta yung end. Tapos before niya i-process na kung ano yung nakikita mo. Yan. So this is your parietal occipital sulcus. Okay? Hindi siya kita dito masyado. Pero this one, ito siya. Okay, now. Important structure. So this is your cerebrum. This is your pons. This is your medulla. Yung midbrain nandito. Ito yung sasabi na dinisolvate ang boobs. Ito, yung mammillary body. Ito siya. Ayan. This one. Ito siya. Yan. This one is your mammillary body, no? Mukha siyang boobs. Ito yung kanan, ito yung kaliwa na boobs. This your, ay! Circle of Willis. Naku, matay, di ba? This is your mammillary body. Yan, tapos ano pa important structure? So, pag nasa mammillary body kayo, important structure dyan, of course, this is your midbrain. Pag yun yung clue nyo, anong portion of midbrain? Is of the mammillary body. Beneath that, you have your pons, no? And this is your medulla oblongata. No? So, important yung cranial nerves. Kabisado nyo na ba? Ano ang cranial nerves? Kalang ano niya, in your heart, you should know na the cranial nerve. Pag sinabi nating cranial nerve 1, ano yan? Olfactory. Cranial nerve 7, facial. Cranial nerve 10, vagus. By heart, kailangan alam nyo. Yeah, look for ways to memorize kung hindi nyo pa memorize. Ako, what I did was, I associate the numbers into something significant to me that I know. Ako, Final Fantasy character. Final Fantasy characters. O, mga gamer dyan. Yan.
Nakakanta ka, Dok?
Ay, hindi. Ano, Sese Momo. Hindi, iba ni Monico doon. Hindi, iba ni Monico doon.